My name is Lera Burlakova. I'm a journalist from Kiev, Ukraine, and the SIPA Democracy Fellow in Washington, D.C., where I arrived a few weeks ago. It's hard to believe, as it seems that we're on the news all the time lately, but when I first moved in, my new neighbor here asked me if Ukraine is somewhere in Russia, and I just do hope that it never will be. The war started for me 9 years ago. Russia invaded Crimea and I joined the Ukrainian army. Over the next few years, I've lost a lot of old and new friends who also decided to defend our country. I've lost the man I loved when he was killed on a combat mission near Donetsk, and I've lost the basic sense of security, as I never felt confident about tomorrow anymore, and of course I still don't. At the end of 2017, I left the army and continued my journalist career. I have a 4-year-old son now, and he's the only reason why I tried to leave Ukraine after the full-scale invasion began a year ago. We left the country, we came back, we left again and came back again. I saw my child crying as the air raid siren started in Kiev, and I had to answer if those are our rockets flying above our city. And on the other hand, while we were far away from Ukraine, he would take his toy phone and call his bicycle that we left in Kiev. He would tell me, "My bike is crying, Mom, and the ponies in the park are crying, and our home is crying." Living in Ukraine is hard today. Not living in Ukraine is terribly hard as well. I think that there is no right choice right now, because every choice hurts, even if you are just 4 years old. The war has been in our lives for so long that it has changed everything for us. It has changed our life stories, our families, our goals, our dreams. Personally, I have only one dream now: to win this war. To make sure that Russia will finally leave us alone, that Ukraine will never be somewhere in Russia, and that it will never be occupied by Russia again, as it was during the Soviet times and as it is now, partly. Because our home is crying, because it is our country, and because, to be honest, it is not the first country that modern Russia decided to occupy. But hopefully it is the last.